Clarity is the foundation of all great achievements. When you know exactly where you're going, every step you take becomes more purposeful. You see, many of us struggle with progress not because we lack ability, but because we lack clear direction. When you don't have clarity, you waste time, energy, and effort on things that aren't aligned with your true purpose. You may feel like you're moving, but in reality, you're just spinning in circles. Think about it when you're driving. You don't simply put the car and drive and hope it takes you somewhere useful. No, you have a destination in mind, and that destination informs every choice you make along the journey. You decide which roads to take, which turns to make, and how long to stay on the path. Clarity gives you a roadmap for your life, and without it, you're just wandering aimlessly. Clarity isn't just about knowing where you're going, though it's about understanding why you're going there. You can have a goal without clarity, but that goal becomes just a wish, a desire that doesn't have the fuel to take you to your destination. When you have clarity, the why behind your goal becomes the driving force behind your actions. The stronger your why, the clearer your how will become. Every obstacle, every challenge, every setback will simply serve as a stepping stone in your journey because you know exactly what you're striving toward. A person with clarity wakes up each day with purpose. They don't ask themselves, what should I do today? Instead, they ask, what do I need to do today to get closer to my goal? Clarity doesn't leave room for confusion. It aligns your time, your resources, and your energy with the vision you've set before you. If you're clear about where you're headed, then even when the road gets tough, you'll know that it's just part of the process, not a detour from your purpose. Think of the greatest achievers throughout history. What made them successful wasn't just talent or hard work, it was their crystal clear vision. They saw the world not for what it was, but for what it was, but for what it could be, and that clarity fueled their progress. They weren't distracted by every shiny object along the way because they had a destination in mind, and that was their sole focus. When you're unclear, you allow doubt and fear to take root in your mind. You second guess yourself and lose confidence in your path. But when you're clear, you stand firm in your belief that the goal is not just possible, it's inevitable. Clarity shifts your mindset from uncertainty to certainty to certainty, transforms obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into lessons. It sharpens your vision so that you can see the next move before you even make it. In every moment, you have a choice. You can continue to wander in confusion, hoping that someday you'll stumble upon your destiny, or you can take the time to define what you want, why you want it, and how you're going to get it. The first choice leads to frustration and wasted time. The second choice leads to progress, and that progress leads to success. Clarity is not a one-time achievement, it's an ongoing practice. Every time you feel lost, every time the road gets blurry, you must return to your vision and reaffirm your commitment to it. You must continue to refine your clarity, sharpen your focus, and ensure that the actions you take are aligned with your goal. Clarity fuels progress because it tells you exactly what to do and how to do it. Without it, you're just throwing things at the wall, hoping something sticks. But when you have clarity, you move forward with precision, and that precision turns your dreams into reality. Distractions are subtle assassins of progress. They don't announce themselves as enemies. Instead, they quietly creep into your life, wearing the mask of opportunity, fun, or comfort. What you may not realize is that every moment spent in distraction is a moment lost in your pursuit of destiny. The path to greatness is never clear of obstacles. But the biggest obstacle isn't necessarily the challenges you face, it's the distractions that lead you away from your true calling. The world today is filled with endless distractions. From the constant buzz of social media to the pull of immediate gratification, the noise of daily life can drown out the voice of purpose and clarity. In every moment, the enemy isn't necessarily something tangible. It's often the unseen force that steals your attention. Distractions present themselves in many forms: a tempting invitation, a fleeting moment of comfort, or the lure of a quick fix. They trick you into thinking that their short-term reward is worth more than the long-term benefits of focus. What you have to understand is these distractions don't just delay your progress, they derail it. When you're distracted, you're no longer aligned with your goal. You may feel like you're moving, but in reality, you're simply veering off course. Think of it like trying to drive a car while constantly taking your eyes off the road. Every glance away from your destination takes you further from where you need to be. Distractions cloud your vision, weaken your resolve, and dilute your efforts. The key to success lies in the ability to say no to things that, while seemingly harmless, ultimately pull you away from your destiny. It's not about living a life of deprivation. It's about understanding that the things that matter most deserve your undivided attention. Every time you choose to entertain a distraction, you're telling your purpose that it isn't important enough to deserve your full focus. You're telling your dreams that they can wait, and in the process you diminish the power you have to manifest them. Consider the powerful people throughout history, those who achieved what others only dreamed of. One thing they all had in common was their ability to eliminate distractions and keep their eyes fixed on their goals. They understood that in order to create something extraordinary, they couldn't afford to squander time on the mundane. They sacrificed the trivial, the unimportant, and the fleeting pleasures of the world in order to focus on something much greater, their purpose. And because of that singular focus, they were able to rise above the noise and accomplish the extraordinary. Distractions can be even more dangerous when they're disguised as good things. Maybe you have friends who constantly call you to hang out, or perhaps you're involved in multiple projects that aren't aligned with your core goal. These things may not be inherently bad, but if they are pulling your focus away from your purpose, they become obstacles in your path. You have to protect your time. Every minute you give to something that doesn't bring you closer to your goal is a minute that could have been spent moving toward your destiny. In the age of constant connectivity, distractions are more persistent than ever. They come at us from every direction: news updates, notifications, messages, emails, and even well-meaning friends who want your attention. It's easy to get caught up in the current of these daily distractions and forget that time is the one resource you can never get back. Every minute that slips away is a minute lost in your race to greatness. And what you don't realize is that every small distraction accumulates, eroding your ability to stay on track. The truth is, distractions often prey on your weaknesses. They know your vulnerabilities and exploit them to keep you from your destiny. Maybe you're someone who struggles with saying no, or maybe you've been trained to believe that saying yes to everything is a way to prove your value. But this mindset is exactly what allows distractions to rob you of your potential. The people and things that truly matter in your life are those that align with your purpose, not those that take you away from it. Distractions make you feel busy, but they don't make you productive. It's crucial to recognize that every time you allow yourself to be pulled off course, you're not just losing time, you're losing momentum. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in the world. Once you start moving forward, the universe seems to conspire with you, opening doors and creating opportunities that you couldn't see before. But when you're distracted, you interrupt that momentum. You make it harder to get back on track because the inertia of your focus has been broken. Let's not sugar-coated distractions are not just annoying, they're dangerous. They rob you of your potential, stunt your growth. You're stepping into the life you were created. Every moment of distraction takes you further away from your destiny. And that's why you have to fight to protect your focus. You have to be ruthless about where you invest your time, energy, and attention. You have to be willing to make sacrifices. The fight against distractions isn't always easy, but it's worth it. There will be days when it feels like everything is pulling you in 1,000 directions. On those days, remind yourself of the bigger picture. Remember why you started in the first place. Hold on to your purpose so tightly that no distraction, no matter how enticing, can break your focus. When you do this, you will find that you don't just defeat distractions, you overcome them and step into the fullness of your destiny. Faith and focus are like two powerful engines driving the vehicle of success. They cannot function independently. They are intertwined, each strengthening the other. One without the other is insufficient. Faith without focus is a dream that floats aimlessly in the air, while focus without faith is a rigid plan with no heart or soul behind it. To achieve your fullest potential, these two elements must work together in harmony. Faith is the invisible force that propels you forward when everything around you seems uncertain. It is the belief that what you cannot see is just as real as what you can. Faith allows you to hold on to the vision of your goal, even when the circumstances do not reflect the reality you desire. It is a deep inner conviction that no matter the challenge, your destination is secure. Faith gives you the strength to rise when you fall, the courage to keep moving when the road gets rough, and the perseverance to push through when others have given up. But faith alone is not enough. You need focus to turn that faith into action. Focus gives direction to your faith. While faith tells you that something is possible, focus shows you exactly how to get there. Without focus, your faith becomes scattered, and you end up chasing many different things without making progress toward any of them. It's easy to believe in something, but focus is what channels that belief into practical, consistent steps. Focus turns the abstract into reality. It takes the dream you hold in your heart and translates it into specific, deliberate actions. Faith is the spark, focus is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. Imagine a ship on the vast ocean. Faith is the belief that the ship will reach its destination, that the journey is worth it. But focus is the compass that ensures the ship stays on course, no matter how turbulent the waters may be. Without that compass, the ship may drift aimlessly, lost in the sea. Focus is what prevents that drift. Faith without focus often leads to frustration. You believe in your dreams, but you lack a clear strategy for achieving them. Without focus, you are like a farmer who plants seeds but never waters them, never tends to the soil. No matter how strong your faith is in the potential of those seeds, without consistent focus, they will never grow. Focus is the deliberate, sustained effort that nurtures the seed of faith until it bears fruit. It's the daily commitment to take small, intentional steps, even when the progress feels slow or invisible. On the other hand, focus without faith is like building a house without believing it will ever be finished. It's mechanical, devoid of passion and purpose. When focus is not driven by faith, it becomes a tedious task enlisted to those with no higher meaning. It's easy to become disheartened when you're focused on a goal but lack the faith to see it through. The road may seem too long, the obstacles too great, and the sacrifice is too steep, but faith injects the work with meaning. It reminds you that the efforts you are putting in today are part of a greater vision, a divine purpose that will come to fruition. Faith gives you the courage to continue moving forward, even when the path seems uncertain. Focus without faith often leads to burnout. You can work hard and stay disciplined, but if you don't believe in the worthiness of your goal, if you don't see the bigger picture, eventually the energy will run out. You'll start questioning whether it's all worth it. But when focus is grounded in faith, every step you take, no matter how small, carries the power of belief. Each action is infused with a sense of purpose. Each challenge met with the confidence that you are walking in alignment with your greater destiny. Faith makes the journey worthwhile, and focus ensures that the journey is not in vain. The synergy between faith and focus is what enables you to overcome the inevitable challenges that come with any journey. Life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your path to discourage you, temptations to distract you, and moments of doubt to make you question if you are on the right track. But when you have both faith and focus, you stand firm. Faith is what anchors you when the winds of doubt blow strong, while focus is what keeps your eyes fixed on the horizon, ensuring that you stay on course. Even in the darkest moments when the way forward is unclear, faith allows you to trust that there is a way, and focus enables you to find it. Together, faith and focus create a powerful momentum. Faith fuels your desire to achieve, while focus keeps you moving in the right direction. Each time you take a step, your faith grows stronger, and your focus sharpens. The more focused you become, the more your faith is validated by the progress you see. And the more faith you have, the more willing you are to keep pushing forward with unwavering focus. It is a cycle of growth, each element building on the other, compounding to create a powerful force that propels you towards your destiny. Faith and focus are not just principles for success, they are the essence. Face setbacks when the road becomes difficult. Faith gives you the strength to endure, and focus gives you the clarity to keep going. Together, they create an unstoppable force. Faith whispers, you can do this, and focus ensures that you take the necessary steps to prove it. They work hand in hand, intertwining your belief and your actions into a powerful partnership that leads to the fulfillment of your dreams. In conclusion, the journey toward your goals is not a solitary one, and it's not about simply wishing for success to fall into your lap. Faith and focus are the dynamic duo that will fuel your progress. Faith provides the vision, the belief that what you dream is possible, even when the road is unclear. It gives you the courage to keep moving forward when the challenges seem insurmountable. Focus, on the other hand, is the laser-sharp discipline that directs your energy and effort. It keeps you grounded in the present, guiding your every step with clarity and intention. When these two forces are aligned, they become unstoppable. Faith without focus can lead you to wander aimlessly, while focus without faith can make you lose heart when obstacles arise. But when you combine both, you create a powerful force that propels you toward your destiny with determination and resilience. Your faith will sustain you through the storm, and your focus will keep you on the path to victory.